Or stay there until someone...
Yeah, I'm just...
you are currently prone as well, by the way.
It's like me post-Dragon Strike, where I just like, nope, I'm done. I'm alive, but I'm done for a while.
Yeah. Did the lightning weld armor together, and I'm stuck standing in the pose until somebody...
Your armor's looking shitty, by the way. It's sticking to parts of your skin at this point.
Oh.
So you've got burns too. You're not feeling great.
Yeah. Or much red's okay. That's all. Or much red's.
They're smoking a little bit.
Roll to see how many dreads you lost.
Roll, yeah. Give me a like a D100.
Oh no.
You have bald patches.
Yeah, I want to know how much of your hair did you lose?
Oh my god. No.
That's how much you lost. That's how much you lost. 97%.
You have like one dread left on your head.
Yeah, he's got like the center.
And it's not even in the center. It's like on the side.
It's one of the ones that hang in front of your ear.
Yeah. So, consequences for storming off.
This is one of his characters, like, refuses to play now, like, with Ferret and his ferret. He can't play without his ferret.
Yeah.
Rogue can't play without
I'm
his
just going to throw myself face down in the river and float away.
Okay. That was one situation. Let's move to the other. Y'all are just kind of hanging for right now.
Mostly in mourning for his dreads.
Talik, if you'd like to try to pick Dorgal up and drag him into the sewer, you can roll a strength check.
So they're that close to the sewer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I will try. Athletics, you said?
Yeah. Or no, strength. Do a strength.
Strength? Ooh, okay.
I'd like to request that Drogal uses that one strand as a comb over.
14.
You can start making it, but you'll likely... Yeah, it's not a quick journey. He's heavy. And you can't fly with him, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So you're kind of manually dragging him, and you got to go through the water, so you're not really careful either as you're doing it.
Isn't it neck deep water?
Is that there's Jekyll.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jekyll, you are currently dragging an unconscious
Hairless,
dreadless Dorgal from the outer bank of the river into the sewer after he was struck by lightning and nearly died.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did use your healing potion to heal him. So he's unconscious, but alive.
Yep.
well, he's kind of unconscious by choice. He's done.
He's just decided to lay there.
Are just going to stand up after being struck by lightning. Show of hands.
Absolutely none.
It's definitely not me.
He took 31 points of damage from the lightning strike.
What's the chance of lightning striking twice again?
It's high.
It's high?
I'm in metal armor, so it's not zero.
That saying is actually exactly wrong. Lightning prefers to strike in the same area.
Mm-hmm.
It does. With that, we are going to pause on this situation, and we are going to move over to our other group. And I'm going to add a party.
Oh, hey, it's this place. Oh, it's the dogs! It's the dogs!
So, as you're leaving the barn, right?
I request we save them all.
Ability to resurrect dogs.
As you have left the barn, the location where you were trying to identify where that family was that you originally could not convince to follow. And remember, there was an investigation check. You looked and you saw that the family, it looks like they potentially may have fled to the woods, right? There were tracks that were leading out of the barn towards the woods, but you could not find any other trace of them. You called for them. You couldn't. No one responded. So you kept moving. And similar in the area where you initially encountered this odd spectacle, you come across again what appears to be the pack of dogs that had been aggressively chasing 3 cultists. As you walk up, again, none of them currently see you. However, you can see them. There are 3 dogs still standing. They've got blood all over their faces. They're growling. They're walking steadily, kind of stalking towards what appears to be a remaining cultist who has one of his lightning rods out. He's waving it, threatening, sparking it, trying to scare them off. Behind the dogs, you see one of the dogs actually managed to be killed at some point. It's laying there dead, and you see the other 2 cultists kind of somewhat maimed from animal bites, and they're laying in their own blood. What would you like to do?
Who's
I
the
can
best
talk to
animal handler
animals.
here?
Me.
Okay, if you can talk, then we have a chance of not getting mauled. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So me, you focus on the animals.
Okay, so
Can I ready a crossbow and prepare it for the cultist?
yep. So let's get into position first. So the cultists can't see you where you're currently standing. Okay, you have a line of sight blocking from where y'all are at. The dogs could potentially see you, but they're not really focused on you right now. They're focused on that cultist. They haven't noticed you yet. So whatever y'all are doing, wherever you're moving, know that if you move, you could get the attention. So Ferd, if you're going to move
You're
there,
pushing it forward.
you need to roll a stealth check to see if they notice you. If you're trying to not be noticed.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Stealth. I'm moving forward. Anyone else moving forward while I move forward?
Well,
Yeah, I was going to try and move up closer to him and see if I could get one of the dogs' attention and figure out what's going on.
Okay, anybody moving over to where you're beyond this big bush, give me a stealth check. All right, Ferd, you're good.
I'm just moving right there.
I am not good. I have been noticed.
You
gonna
have
be
been
behind-
noticed.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
behind.
shit. Me too.
Ricky's been noticed.
Oh my god.
I'm a loud short guy. God damn.
You just come barreling in.
Wow, we are not a stealthy
Hey,
team
dogs!
here.
I just start barking
Can you
to try to get
average
the dog's
for
attention.
20 into the rest of us?
Drift, did you roll or are you trying to move up?
I was just trying to keep an eye on all these guys.
Okay, so you're kind of hovering in the back there.
Yeah.
I only wanted to move up to here so that I could whip my spear at the cultist.
So, Furret, you are successfully hidden behind this bush. I'll let you ready your crossbow, and you can let me know in what case scenario what would have to happen for you to shoot. What are you readying for?
Well,
Be specific.
I'm just thinking like, I can't talk to dogs, but I want to save the dogs, right? So, me shooting at the cultist would kind of get the dogs to be excited and know that we're on their side.
So, are you not readying? Are you going to actually fire at the cultist?
I'm gonna fire at the cultist.
All right,
Try to
pause
take
on
it.
that. Okay, you can. Who else was doing an action over here
I wanted
Okay.
to attack with the Spear of Nexus.
on the cultist?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else had something they were going to do?
Can I just move up a little bit more to be in a spot to talk to the dogs once you guys attack the cultist?
Yeah, move wherever you. Okay.
If you want to move beside Roll can support your animal handling because he's got a +3 to animal handling.
Okay.
You try to do it together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right, for it, you get a surprise attack because you are hidden. So I will let you go ahead and roll for your attack to the cultist.
Is that with advantage or no?
Not with. I'm gonna say not with advantage. You just get to do it before we roll initiative.
Nice.
Nice. Roll damage.
Woo!
Make it a good one.
It's medium. I'll take it.
I need to change this sheet. Does everybody have the sheet looking like they need to? I didn't F that up on anybody, right?
Well, mine looks good.
Okay.
I have no idea how rolls is supposed to look, but
I accidentally changed the default view is what happened when I messed up.
Oh.
Okay, so 6 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah, you shoot off your crossbow from where you're hidden and strike this guy in the chest, getting the attention of not only the cultist, but the dogs.
I should have. Great. Probably should have gauged.
well, we have 2 animal handlers here to specifically. Oh,
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Bueller's fucking profile picture.
Let me get Bueller and Bane out of combat.
Are we sitting down here at the bottom of initiative?
There we go.
Oh my god, do I get to go first? With that? Oh, fuck you for it.
Alright.
For a second there, I was like, oh my god, I'm at the top of the queue. This is weird.
Oh, Mastiff is going before me, though.
Yeah, all 3 Mastiffs are going before me.
Everyone's going before me.
The dogs have some... The Mastiff, I had for the Mastiff, one of them rolled a nat 20, and the other rolled a dirty 20 for their initiative. Do they have a plus to their... They do. Alright, so this Mastiff... What is the movement speed? Okay. It's gonna turn and look over in your direction and move about 20 feet forward and not immediately growl, but is sniffing, kind of eyeing you for it.
Great.
Not immediately attacking them. Let me... Not on the right person.
There you go.
The one time we want Droogle here to show that we're not going to kill everything.
It wouldn't be any help, because he's not like he can talk down a bunch of dogs. We have who we need.
Do we still have dog bones?
Wait, no, because I think I gave them all to, with the dog in the,
Oh, in the keep. Shoot.
Yeah, those should be deleted. Use
yeah,
those.
they should be gone.
Okay. Yeah. Furret. He's approaching you. Again, he doesn't... He's not growling at you, but he does not look trusting.
I'm gonna acknowledge that he's there. I'm gonna shoot again at the same cultist. Attack.
Alright, missed.
I clearly miss. As a bonus action, I'm gonna give some of my my rations, food, and just kind of toss it out in front of the dog.
Okay.
So so he knows, or I hope to be perceived as friendly.
Delete one of your rations.
Cool. Inventory. Cool.
Yep. Okay.
And then I'm also gonna just move back, like, oops, can I move? Back behind the party.
Up on a tree.
What is Bueller? Is he on your person? What is he doing?
Oh no, he's supposed to move with me, but
Okay.
behind. Cool.
Okay, the dog comes forward. You kind of threw it right in front of him, and he begins to kind of sniff at the food. He doesn't eat it yet, but he does sniff at it. He's intrigued by it. All right. Other Mastiff, also turning and coming 15 feet forward. Again, hesitant, looks interested, but is not immediately attacking. He's wary. Same for this one.
Are they gonna ignore the cultist that killed the other dogs? Or the other dog?
I refuse to
Yeah.
believe
Well,
that
that's what
dog is
happened.
dead. We will save it. I'm going to triple class as a necromancer to resurrect that dog.
So it's going to be a skeleton dog by then.
I will find a way to preserve it.
Okay. All the dogs, again, coming forward. There's a large party, essentially. There's a lot of people over here. To them, that seems like more of a threat than one person. So their attention's turned here, a potential threat.
Well,
Rowan?
I know what I'm going for. I'm going to take one step forward.
Okay.
Because if they do attack us, I want them hitting me before they hit anybody else. But I'm going for the cultist. Oh, fuck!
Nice.
Roll critical damage.
Ooh.
Kill him.
13, not
13
bad.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 13 points of damage.
And,
He's starting to look a little hurt already.
What I'm going to do as a bonus action. I'm going to toss one of my... do I have rations? I don't have any rations. No.
You should have some by natural.
I know, but I don't.
Everybody should have 5, so just, let me...
I toss out all 5.
All
Just
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
You toss
that way
out.
you don't have to deal with my inventory.
Which one do you toss it to?
I'm going to toss it like right in the middle of the 3 of them right here.
This top Mastiff, the one that's closest to you, you see him almost kind of jerk back in a defensive pose because he didn't quite know what you were doing with the motion when you did it.
Yeah.
Aggressive defensive pose.
Yeah.
Again, not like pitiful me, but like
Yeah. All right.
there's a low growl.
On to Roll's turn.
All right, roll.
So if I'm not mistaken, with with infused strikes, that doesn't refer to specifically a melee strike, does it? I could use a ranged weapon and infused strike it, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So I'll use his longbow, which
Yeah, it just says a weapon attack.
yeah. So does 13 hit?
It does. Full damage.
Okay. Then I'll use infused strike with that.
Okay.
So that's plus 1d6, right?
Yes.
$11 damage. on the
Damage.
cultist.
He's hanging on by a thread. He's looking rough.
Can I use a bonus action to try to just it's okay, bud. We're not here to hurt you with the dogs.
Yeah. Know that if you use the bonus action, you can't command Bane to do anything.
Yeah.
That's-
Well, all Bane can do is attack anyways, and it's not like I'm going to try to pacify dogs with a tiny dragon.
yeah.
Bane
Okay.
runs over and smells their butts.
So what do you say to him?
I'm just trying to calm him. It's it's okay, buddy. We're not here to hurt you. It's okay.
What's your physical demeanor?
Well, after I shot the bow, I just the bow was kind of down and behind my back a little bit, and I hunched down a little bit and put my right hand out and just trying to okay, calm down. We're not here to fight you. It's okay.
The dog does not. You're successful in that he he looks a little bit more interested in you. But there's still a lot of people behind you that he, so he still looks really wary, but he seems a little less aggressive.
Yeah.
All right.
Cultist turn. Taking some solid shots by now.
He's looking hurt. He is going to double dash.
Oh, that whore.
And he is getting the F out of here. All right. That's his turn. Riggy.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up just a little bit closer to the dogs, just like right here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna see if I can calm them down as well. So I'm gonna be really low to the ground and just kind of get their attention and be like, hey guys, what's going on? I see that one of your pals is down. Was it the cultists? Did they do this to you? So do I roll just animal?
Yeah, do you have like speak with beast or anything? Let me see. You have some special stuff.
I think I have talked to animals.
Let me
that's what it is.
Look
I
and
don't
see.
remember at this point.
So you have a favorite enemy, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's an enemy, right? It's beasts. Yeah. Beasts are non-humanoid creatures that are a natural part of the fantasy ecology. So these would count as beast. You have advantage on survival checks to track your favorite enemies, as well as on intelligence checks to recall information about them. You also learn one language of your choice that is spoken by your favorite enemy if they speak one at all. So they don't really speak a language. But I would say, yeah. So let's see animal handling. Is that intelligence? That's wisdom. Go ahead and do... I'm going to rule that because you do have... This is your favorite enemy. I'm going to say, and go ahead and roll with advantage your animal handling check. Okay. So again, they're not really aggressive towards you at this point. This dog up at the front kind of turns and is now a little bit more interested in the food, the 6 different rations.
Yeah.
And they all are kind of interested in that at this moment. They're still cutting their eyes over to this group, but they don't seem to be feeling very threatened by you. All right.
Before he escapes.
Drift?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Shatter on the dogs. No, I'm just
Jesus.
Now I'm real happy Durgal's not here.
I don't have Shatter, but I wouldn't do that anyways. Can I just kind of, I don't know how close I'd have to get, but can I just kind of look over at that other dog and see if it's, like, is it dead or is it just, like, unconscious and still bleeding out? Basically, is there, like, any signs of life, or can I tell if it's just dead?
Do a medicine check.
Okay.
On, be alive. We've had enough dogs die in this campaign already.
He's there's no saving him. He's dead. Yeah,
that's what I figured.
Yeah. You see that he was actually a little bit smaller than the rest of them, and using the pronoun he, it was likely a female, younger, probably a little bit of weaker, which is why it sustained its wounds. It sustained.
Come first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew, what's with you in killing off female dogs in this campaign?
No, that's actually really upsetting. Go ahead.
He doesn't like them bitches.
That's right.
And I'm guessing that would be an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Then that's all I can do.
Okay. This mastiff continues to eat. Furret.
Furret, get the fucking cultist.
He's so far away.
He's not. You only have to get close enough that you can use a ranged weapon.
But the range don't...
There's no range. Your max distance is 120 feet before you start shooting with disadvantage.
Oh, 120, okay. But that means...
No, I think that's not true.
I thought he had 60 with the crossbow.
Yeah, his max range is 30 feet without shooting at
Yeah.
disadvantage.
30 to 120.
You
120
can shoot
max.
up to 120, but you
Okay.
would shoot at disadvantage.
That always throws me off. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I can move 25. Would I be able to view the cultist from here?
Yeah. You're not.
That-
You can.
Cool.
That's a bush, so you can stand over it. He's not covered. You're covered.
Bueller is gonna stay there. I'm gonna like kind of slightly gesture to the dogs, like it's okay. Like don't hurt me. And I'm gonna try to shoot the cultist with disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Cause it's
Oh, is it too far? Yeah.
Further-
Okay.
yeah.
Go for it.
cause it's
Pinning shot. Pinning shot.
double D20s. Let's go.
That's pretty fucking good.
That's good.
Is that disadvantage? That is disadvantage. Holy cow.
Disadvantage. You hit. Roll damage.
Oh my god.
Aiming for his ankle. Fucking take him down physically.
Alright, and I shoot.
Is this lethal or non-lethal?
Oh my god.
Oh,
You can
well,
specify that with a non-melee weapon.
I didn't
Well, it
even
depends. If you're shooting, it depends on where you shoot. You could classify it as non-lethal.
Oh, I was just trying to hit him. So,
Where do you want to hit him?
Flip a coin.
All right, let me ask you this: do you want it to be lethal or non-lethal?
I'll need to do a coin flip.
Okay.
I didn't think of it.
One is lethal. 2 is non-lethal.
Come on. I don't even know which one I'm rooting for here. Oh, you killed him.
Yep, you killed him.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Where did you shoot him at?
Just directly as he's running straight in the back.
Right in the back.
All right, there's no
Like
no
the
dick shot.
dog, like the dog killer that he is.
Yeah, I wanted him to live so I could torture him for killing a fucking dog.
Okay.
I do like a little like, and then I turn around forgetting. I just kind of slightly forget that there's dogs behind me, and then I'm like, oh, okay. And then I like, and my turn.
Can I like take a moment to congratulate you on that fucking phenomenal shot? Like in character, I am actually a little bit proud of you.
Yeah, you congratulate him. Do you feel congratulated? Do you feel proud of your success for it?
Oh, I do. I feel like I should get an inspiration back.
Oh, if only.
It's not often I congratulate people.
I know.
And so far it's been him in roll once.
So as you move up to take that shot, the dogs that you kind of get closer to, you see them, back up a little bit more, be a little bit wary, a little bit more growling by the sudden movement. Again, not aggression, defensive. You just startled them.
Alright, I think this is up to Riggy and Roll to finish pacifying them. You want to take the lead, Riggy? I'll just be your support.
Are we in? Can I move backwards? Or
Yeah,
are we
you-
in?
Yeah, we're not in combat right now.
I'm just going to move past them and head up to the other cultist. Oh, I'm stuck in a tree. I'm going to gingerly walk past them and then
Okay.
head up there.
They let you.
Yeah.
Are you looting?
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
Well, let's deal with the dogs first before we deal with the loot.
Yeah, okay. So, dog folks, what you doing?
So I'm gonna like kind of approach them. I'm gonna take out my quarterstaff and like offer it to them as like a stick.
You can let them lick the grease off your frying pan.
That's a good idea too. I'll pull that out as well. We'll throw that on the ground. It's got some fresh butter in there, so.
They slightly approach and sniff at the items that you put down. By the way, you should have a pitchfork in your inventory now
Yeah, I see it.
with weapon stats on it.
Yeah, that's not gonna help with these dogs.
Did you read it?
No, I didn't actually.
You should read it real quick.
Do that. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. when attacking hay. So it's a
Yeah.
scarecrow killer.
It is. So the pitchfork scores a critical hit on a 19 or 20 when attacking hay, but only hay.
Swear to God, we're gonna fight animated scarecrow monster now.
I mean,
It's gonna be a
Could
pagan
happen.
god that a village sacrifices traveling couples to.
I'm gonna be disappointed if we don't.
I think
I
only two
mean-
people got that reference, and it is as it should be.
I mean, you never know what might happen in the future. Things that can roll from here.
Yeah.
All right, so you're putting stuff forward. At this point, you know, they are still wary. They're licking food. They're sniffing at it. They don't seem to be too aggressive, but you get the sense if you make any sudden movements, that they might take it as, you know, aggressive,
Hostile.
hostile. What's the end goal? What's the plan? The danger is past for the dogs.
Clearly, Drift, Riggy, and Rowan are all gonna get mastiff pets. So that Barrett and Rolla are the only ones that have pets.
I think just sneak around, try and get back to the Citadel.
Okay. All right.
Or bring them with us to the Citadel, so that the Citadel has some trusty
dogs.
mastiff battle dogs.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, if we can get them to follow, we should try that.
That's a great idea.
All right. So, how are you going to try to get them to follow before I get rolls for that? What are you going to do? You're going to try to get a rope tied around
Have they
them
been
like a...
successfully pacified to the point where we're not gonna risk combat with them again?
You can try. Depends on what you
I
do.
would say- I don't know, you guys kind of threw all the rations on the floor.
Oh no, Roll still has 10 rations. So maybe I'll take one ration out and put it in my hand and try and crouch down and kind of lean forward a bit and let one of them come up to my hand and take some rations out of my hand.
All right. Roll animal handling.
Wish me luck.
So you still have a hand.
Oh,
Nice.
He is interested. Which one did you do that to?
I guess the closest one would be the black one.
All right, we're gonna pretend you're over here, not by that body. He seems to sniff your hand, and he is warily following your hand with the meat.
Right? I just want him to get close enough that they takes it out of my hand, and then I can transition into just petting him while he's eating the rations.
Okay, you successfully get him to kind of eat out of one hand, and you're petting him. He's allowing it, but he's still. You can tell he's. It's not like he's like, I'm so excited to see you. He's like, this is food, and I'm gonna allow this for right now.
Pet him to God. Sorry, you're a good boy. Good boy. Good master who just murdered some cultists.
So that was Roll, right? Not you, Rowan.
Yeah, Rowan. Rowan is not an animal handler.
Okay. All right. So you currently are petting this one.
Do you need rations, Riggy?
Yeah, I do. I don't have... Well, I guess I should have 5, right?
Everybody should have some. Let's see.
Yeah, I didn't start... I don't think I have any, but...
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Roll has 10, or had 10, now he has 9.
Riggy, I'm gonna say that you pick your stuff back up off the ground though, because I don't want you to leave your weapons over here.
Yeah. I'll get my stick and stuff back. They didn't seem that interested into it anyway. I'm gonna
There's
do kind of a
no
similar thing.
Frying pan, I think. You can get both of them there.
Yeah.
You can get both of them with the frying pan.
I mean, how big is the pan?
It's pretty big. I mean, it's almost as big as me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Rowan, don't forget you have your spear that you threw too.
my spear automatically returns to me.
Yeah. It's one of its bonuses. Okay, so Roll tosses you a ration, and you lay it out in your
Frying pan.
pan,
In my pan.
your frying pan,
Get that extra
and
flavor.
you're holding out to both dogs to see if both will follow.
Mhm.
Roll 2 animal handling checks for me.
Alright, great.
The frying pan is a little. They're not quite. That probably is making them feel a little uneasy.
Oh, okay.
I will allow everybody to do one type of attempt for this. So Roll's done his. Riggy, you've done yours. Furret, Drift, Rowan, you're the only ones that haven't done anything at this point. If you'd like to attempt to also get the others to engage with them, but at some point, you're going to run out of animal handling attempts as a group. Otherwise, we could just sit here and continuously roll all day.
Yeah.
So are they? Yeah.
I have an idea, guys. I'm coming back.
Scrap parts from the cultist.
I mean, that's a bit dark. I was just gonna go this route.
Okay.
I think that only gets one, though, right?
It says I can use it as many times as I want.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, do that.
At will. I don't know how to cast Animal Friendship. Doesn't like it gives me a prompt for it.
Hold on, I'll put it in there for you.
They'll be our friends for an hour.
Yeah.
And then they'll murder us.
Well, then we'll go back to whatever state they were in before, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second. There you go.
Right. So I guess they have to roll a DC. I'm gonna do it on those 2 dogs, because this one I think is pretty well.
Okay, so DC
Both
Wisdom.
of them have to do Wisdom 12 saving throws.
First one fails.
Yes.
The second one fails.
Cool, okay. I'm gonna take my hempen rope and leash these 2.
Okay. These 2 are successfully befriended to you for
The next
hour, but only you.
Yeah.
And they seem pretty happy to see you. Their tails are wagging. If you go up to them, they're gonna lick your face with all their bloody, flesh-covered,
Lick my helmet.
maws. Yep, they're gonna. They are very excited to see you. Very
Aw,
happy.
how sweet.
Can Roll make an attempt to put a leash on the black one?
Yeah, and I'll let someone assist.
Okay.
So if, I don't know, whoever has got Riggy, if you want to go up to him and assist him,
Maybe
good attempt.
keep feeding him rations while we put the rope around him.
Yeah.
Touch. Can I run up and touch the back of Roll real quick and use guidance?
Yeah,
All right, so that's another animal handling, right?
it is. And add a D4. So advantage with a D4 if you need the D4.
Oh, I needed the D4.
Okay, I'll say you successfully managed to get a leash on him, but it's going to take kind of holding out the rations the whole time to get this one to follow.
Yeah. Well, I'll just walk with like the ration in my hand, so he's like licking and like nibbling at it as I'm walking him.
Yeah, and
Right.
Roll will be, consider Rowan, both you and Roll are unable to do certain actions. Like you can't dash for one. You're going to stealth with disadvantage if you don't already.
Well, I think we're just gonna beeline for the sewer entrance at this point. Well,
Yeah.
Assuming I finished scavenging the 3 cultist corpses.
So let me roll that for you real quick.
Sure.
So, custom body.
Blind take.
105 copper.
Okay.
35 gold
Nice.
and 105 copper. And what I'll do is add that up for me real quick.
210 copper and 35 gold.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
210 copper and 35 gold.
Okay. And
I don't know if we want to split it right now. There's not a full party here.
hold on. I mean, you want to split it full party? You want to split it with who's here?
Yeah, you know what? Do I want to leave Talik out?
You get
Yes.
two options, either everybody here or the whole party. What do you want?
Or everybody here?
Okay.
These are the ones involved in the fighting.
Now, if you click on it, you should be able to
Split currency among
currency?
5 party members.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so y'all are heading back.
All right. Yeah, let's get back on the road real quick
Okay.
with our new 3 combat dogs. Well, two new combat dogs and 1 pacified dog.
Let me figure out how to get you all where you need to be.
The lightning's still striking.
Oh, yeah.
Durgal's in unending torment right now.
It's actually just rapidly hitting the same spot the entire duration of time.
Keeps stopping and then starting his heart again over and over.
In my head
drift.
canon, Darugal was just too heavy for Talik to move, and we're still there and when the other party shows up.
I feel that's more accurate.
You made it to right about, he's like about to drag you into the water's edge.
Where you would 100% drown because it's neck deep water.
All right, so this group, let's just say the dogs are with you. I'm not going to pull the icons right now. You have the dogs in tow. You come upon what you're seeing is the sight of Talik, this, black Aarakocra bird, trying to pull he doesn't really look smoldering, hairless half-orc, your other companion, Drugal, who his eyes are open. He's clearly not unconscious. He just looks like he's given up on life at this point.
And a dead cultist, so we have no fucking idea what the hell is happening.
Also smoldering dead cultist.
Talik has to explain what happened.
Also, Talik is not the most articulate person.
Talik, would you like to try to explain to the party the predicament that you're in?
Sky Mother mad at Darugal. Sky Mother sent lightning to Darugal. Lightning hurt Darugal.
You know what? I actually fully get that.
Yeah, alright. Well,
Fair enough.
awesome. Let's go.
All right.
I'm just that was Finn. You need a clapping. There you go.
Beautiful.
I'll be carrying the 2 dogs on my shoulders as I wade through the water.
Okay.
I don't know.
Riggy, did I give you any macros at the bottom of your screen? Do you see any icons to click?
No.
All right, I'm sorry. I made some for your flute. Or like your stuff, or drums.
Okay. I do see him, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Just so you know, you also have some music that you're allowed to use if you ever so want.
Amazing.
Do I have a musical instrument? I would like an ocarina so I can play the Song of Storms and repeatedly strike Darugal with lightning.
Do not summon Sky Mother.
You're wearing metal too.
You know what? Don't think about it.
Okay, so we are back here. I'm gonna go ahead and move you this far up. Let me give you your dogs.
I would just want to bring the dogs and put them in a cell so they're at least safe but contained.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like calm down.
Yeah. Well, 2 of them are fine, but they will be back to being skittish in an hour. One of them is already still skittish.
Well, know that these are 2 actual kennels right here.
Oh. Well, we need 3 kennels.
So you want to go put all 3 of them in a cell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be better.
Okay, so you the other 2 willingly follow you, but the other one has to be.
Is it hesitantly following the other 2?
Yeah, basically it's still following the food that you have to get over there, but because the other 2 were so excited, it's making him feel a little bit more
Safe.
at ease. And they're grateful to be out of the rain.
Yeah. We'll leave some. I believe there's a room full of food and rations around here, isn't there? Or is that upstairs? Oh wait, no. When we came in.
Well, there's a dog right here, so you see some food for that dog. So I'm
put
assuming.
I'll put some food and water in the pen as well, just to make sure they're taken care of. Or in the cell.
Dorgal, you are no longer being dragged at this point.
Yeah.
Are you up on your feet?
I need another 5 minutes.
I imagine we started dragging him through the sewers and suddenly he woke up and was on his feet.
Can we just like slump him onto the chair here?
So we dragged him through the sewer, he's just absolutely reeking of all the fluid.
Yeah. Well, as you were dragging him through the sewer, like the openings of his armor kind of scooped up the sludge, so it's like all in there. You smell a little bit worse than fur. It does.
He's a hairless, singed, grimy fucking half orc.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not feeling great, Dorgal.
Sure, you're gonna have to draw a picture of like post lightning Rugal now.
Oh yeah, here's my greatest masterpiece. Just show it. All right, so what are you doing?
I guess we should go meet with the captain and tell him that we successfully defended the mill until the reinforcements arrive to
Okay. Are you
take over.
going back up to the parapet where you last saw Nighthill and Castilian Escobar?
Sure. Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if there's a guard on our way up to ask him to fetch if there's a dog master.
Yeah.
And to let them know that we've rescued some dogs, if they're his. Because I think we saved a bunch of people that might have been someone's pets.
So if you want to talk to this guard right here, this is Guard Hagen, who you remember was helped kind of reluctantly, with the interrogation. He's the one that many times that you've been down here, you've seen kind of dozing off, sleeping.
Yeah.
And he responds, "Hey man, for sure. There's like a stable master upstairs.
Is he from
Totally can
Hell?
help you."
Does he have blonde hair?
He does.
Like Shaw, man?
Yeah, for sure.
Totally gonna hit some sick ribs after this.
Bruh.
Surf's up, bruh.
They also work in a pizza
I
shop.
want you, if you've seen Stranger Things, I want you to imagine Argyle. That's except with blonde hair. But yeah, brother. So like, there's a stable master upstairs, and like, if you totally talk to him, I'm sure he'd be keen to help you out for real.
That's my mission.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
And
Straight to the parapet, or are you going to the ground floor first?
Can I slump in a corner and just...
is the stable master on the ground floor?
He's on the ground floor.
Let's pop over to the stable master and get those dogs looked after first.
Okay, who said they're slumping over somewhere?
I'm slumping over. I have 3 hit points. I'm fucking exhausted.
Oh.
Most of us are, fucking pretty haggard.
Yeah, we're all fucked up.
All right, so all of you are here.
To leak and pump my last 3 points of lay on hands into them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that. Is there, you have the ability to roll it?
So
Surprised you had any left, honestly.
I was saving them for key moments,
Yeah.
but I am down to 0 now.
I swear to God, if they send us out again tonight, without even some sort of short rest.
Alright,
I
so
mean-
what does that do?
You regain 3 hit points.
Okay.
All right, sorry. My
Wrong
camera-
button.
Why can't I see?
I got this. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh God, someone found the cat.
So you're up here. Who's going where? Are you running to the stable masters first, or are you going upstairs?
Yeah, I'm trying to go find the stable master.
Probably in the stable.
Okay. So
I'm passing out on one of these beds for at least an hour.
okay, so those of you that are hurt, are you kind of just
I'm
sitting
climbing into
around?
this cot. I'm just going to bed.
Wait, why does it say I have... Oh, 0 XP. I'm like, why does it say I have 0 health? No.
All right, Drifter, you also getting into a bag?
Who sent us on this? Was it the governor or what was his name? The dwarf?
It was the dwarf.
Okay, I'll go find him and just fill him in on the report.
Okay,
Thank
so you're
you.
going to head towards the parapet?
Yeah.
He's out here in the courtyard.
Okay. Yeah.
How does
Okay.
one do a short rest?
With a short rest button.
You are not allowed to short rest at this moment.
I can. Wait.
Nope, not yet. So let's start with the first thing first. Furret, Rowan, what are you doing?
Coming to the... First of all, confirm that this guy is the stable master and not just some sort of useless stable hand.
Given that he's in the stable area, and he looks older, he turns around and he just kind of looks at you. So what are you asking?
Are you the stable master?
Yeah.
While on the road, we found 3 mastiffs. We brought them back. They will need some tending to if that's something you're able to see into.
You know who's... And while you're there, we'd love for them to go back to their original owner. Do you know if Beastmaster's here? Well, we don't know if it doesn't have an owner.
You hear him. Okay, first of all, he doesn't speak another language. He literally just cannot speak intelligently at this point. He has like a deep old man grumble about him that just makes it to where you can't understand him.
He understand
Is
us?
he wasted?
But you can probably understand us.
Do you want to make a perception check? Those that are over here.
Do you have good perception for it?
Perception.
For it, if you do it, you can do it with advantage, and I'll tell you why in your message.
Well, I'll do it. Perception advantage.
Go for it.
Hold on.
Nice. You have +1 and a -1 to perception.
Okay. Yeah. So you get the sense that maybe it's because he's old, maybe because he's like, just
Head by
a
a
grumpy
horse
old man.
sometime.
But you also know that you get like a smell of something on his breath that may lead you to believe that he before the night started, he wasn't anticipating all this happening, and he might have started a nightly ritual a little early, imbibing upon various alcohols.
I kind of feel around my pockets. Do I have like a pen or paper on me?
Yeah,
Is that...
you can say you have a pen and paper.
I'd like to just kind of like write down all the our goals and hand it to him just so when he has the chance to sober up, he sees it, but leaving a note to check on the dogs and tend to them and try to find their owner.
Say he has a front pocket that you can slip it in.
Yeah. I tell them, as I'm telling this all, and I write it down. I reiterate it and I hand it to him, so hopefully he doesn't lose that as well.
He kind of like watches you put it in his pocket, and he just
I kind of like
gives you like a weird, you tap it.
tap his chest a little bit, like showing that it's important. But
I just want you to know I'm fighting the urge to give him a sobering slap.
With that,
not gonna walk
are you
on.
slapping him? He's right now. He's just gonna go kind of sit over here, and you see him kind of lean the thing. He looks tired. He looks old, but he kind of gives you a nod, like you get the sense that he probably can understand. Whether or not he remembers in the morning, hopefully the note will help.
and then with that, I leave.
Okay, so y'all leave.
I
Drift,
do.
okay. Let's let Drift do his for a second. Drift and Riggy, you ran over to Escobar the Red,
Yeah.
Castilian.
Yeah. And I'm just going to say, Mill's taken care of. We held out until the guards got there.
They're Thank God. I appreciate the help. I guess. Listen, we've got another situation. Where are the rest of you? We need you all upstairs.
We're half dead, passed out in the cots next door.
We're all half dead at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
I think some of us are more half dead than others, you asshole.
He says,
what do you need?
Go get the rest. Meet me upstairs.
All right.
What's going on?
He refuses to elaborate. He just runs upstairs and expects you to get the rest.
Fucking piece of fucking shit. Just walks off cussing like a fucking sailor.
This is
We've given more than enough.
Let's just go back to the dogs.
Alright.
So you get the rest. All right, you clearly can go out in this cot area. You see Dorgal and Talik roll. Everybody trying to take a few moments.
I guess they have another situation. Sounded urgent. They want us upstairs. Up to you guys if we go.
Where are their guards? Why can't they do this?
Probably half of them are dead.
Or
Then
they're
kill the other half.
Oh yeah, I'm not a part of this.
But then we'd still have to do their job.
Riggy, are you going to get the other two?
Yeah.
Okay. Riggy comes and gets y'all.
I reluctantly get up and
I want
heading out.
to get over here first.
Okay, so Riggy comes and tells you what's going on. The rest of you have been informed. Are you all planning to head up there, or some of you planning to stay behind?
I plan to start heading up.
Okay.
I want to peek in this room and then leave.
Okay, roll a perception check.
I see nothing.
It looks, all you see is dirty clothes, there's a foul stench, and there's a lot of alcohol bottles, empty bottles on the floor.
Oh, that's Drunkard's room.
Yep.
Yep. All right, let's head to the parapet. Everybody's just ripe and ready for something else, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One more thing.
Yep, with my 7 HP.
A certain bird person is
Bring
running
on the dragon.
away.
Okay, so,
We're gonna need that priest's fucking Uber heels on right now.
Yeah.
you all go up to the parapet, and you see that most of, you see Castilian is over on the far side, kind of towards the gate, and that's where most of the remaining guards are still at. You see also E8 and Falcon Moon, the cleric that you encountered and had recently helped you, and you see Night Hill. So you all make your way over there. But once kind of standing towards before anybody can really discuss anything and talk, where you're standing once again on the parapet, you feel the rain as it's hitting you, right? It's light. It's still kind of thundering a little bit, but it's distant. It seems to be lightening up a little bit right now. You do see off in the far horizon that light is finally breaching. Because of the clouds and the smoke, it's not illuminating everything brightly, but you see the beginnings of some dusty purple and pinks and orange. Again, dirtied by the smoke. But with this new light source growing behind the rain, you're finally able to kind of see the true extent of the damage that was done to the town. Smoke still rises from various buildings, but most of the fires have appeared to be extinguished, especially now that the rain is here. The world feels eerily quiet, as you notice that the screaming and the sounds of destruction have pretty much all have stopped at this point. From your vantage point, you can tell that most of the raiders actually appear to have grabbed whatever loot they came for, and they've headed out before sunrise. You don't see many townsfolk from your vantage point, so you can assume that most of them were able to hide, they were captured, or perhaps fled. But you don't see the chaos that you started earlier this evening with. However, you see a creature stride out of the darkness of the tree line into the dim light. And kind of the dying fires around the keep. Although it's shaped roughly like a human, it is at least 7 feet tall. Its skin is covered in blue scales. Its fingers bear these really wicked black claws. And it has a face that's like a muzzle and reptilian eyes of a dragon. The creature stops about 80 yards from this main gate. Now you're up above. Remember, you're on the second story. And you see a line of raiders, dragon dogs, and cultists fan out behind him. With their lightning rods and the daggers, you see them prod 3 humans, prisoners, into the dim light. You can make out a woman, a man, and a child. And even from the distance, you recognize their dirty clothing and the physical traits to be familiar to those that you saw hiding in the barn only about an hour before that were unable to convince to come to safety. The half
listened to us before.
but you regret that now. The half dragon. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I walk up to the parapet and I yell, "Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries."
Interesting.
Roll intimidation.
I don't actually know that.
The half dragon creature hails the keep. Defenders of Greenest, this has been a successful night. And before we part ways, I'm feeling a bit generous. Do you see these 3 pitiful, useless prisoners here? And he points over to the trembling, ragged humans to his right. No. I have no need for them, so I'll make you a deal. I'll trade them back to you. Send out your best warrior to fight me, for I thirst for one more spill of blood as a nightcap before we depart. In exchange, you can have these 3 back.
Only if we win, or just for the battle?
Just for the battle. Okay, upon hearing this, before anything can happen, you see Sergeant Rock Broden, still maintaining injuries from his earlier scrape, fighting alongside all of you, defending this keep against the dragon, against the invaders and the Sallyport. He bled blood with you. He strides forward, and he peers over the edge of the parapet. And there is clear recognition in his eyes. The prisoners hold some kind of relation to him. They are dear to him. They are somebodies that he cares for, and somebodies that he would die to protect. You hear him make a startled cry, and he chokes out, "No, that's my brother. That's my brother and his family."
Fear not, Sir Broden. I will not let them die this day.
Oh, are you going?
So,
I have a question.
Hold on. Before anyone says anything, the game has completely frozen on me.
Oh. Keep pausing and unpausing.
That's a good thing. We have time to plan. Quick, go.
No, wait. You can't plan. Hold on.
God damn it.
I gotta refresh the whole thing. I'm sorry. Everybody's about to get kicked out.
Tribute.
Can I ask a question now?
You can in 1 second. There was one more piece that I had to happen real quick before you're allowed to do what you need. But my whole thing, completely froze. I could pause and unpause, but that was it.
Yeah.
Because I might have an idea.
Hold on. There's time associated with this, so you gotta play by the rules.
Are you going to do an illusion of a person and basically pull a fucking Luke Skywalker from the second sequel?
Well, no, because, if I'm not making noise, he might not be able to notice.
Hold on.
He could be really focused.
Okay, before you start, you have a chance to talk and register what's happening. Broden turns to run to the stairs and down to battle the half-dragon, right? His limp, he's clearly limping and still injured from the earlier injury. But before he can go, Escobar and 2 guards manage to block his movement, and they restrain him. And you hear them quietly talking to him in calm, steady whispers. While this is happening, Eaden Falcon Moon and Governor Nighthill approach you all. Nighthill says, My friends, you've demonstrated your strength of character all through this night, and I realize this is an awful burden to bear. But any one of you has a better chance to defeat that horror than any my militia have.
I mean, I was already heading to the stairs.
Yeah, I'm good to go. Pretty sure I should go before you, Durgal. You're barely alive as it is. At least I'm got a little
Wait. Before any of us go, is the prisoner still downstairs of the cultist?
Yes. You saw the cultist
I'm gonna trade
be put in
that.
the shelf.
Drugel, only if you approve. I can try to charm him. Convince him to fight. Killed by his own man, and we get to free those 3 people.
My sense has been that they care little for the value of life of themselves or others. I doubt.
But if we send someone for him to fight, we get those 3 people. Why risk any of our lives and trick them into killing their own?
As DM, just so you know, you cannot charm anyone into harming themselves.
No. But
Putting
like,
themselves in a situation in which they would do
I
harm.
meant trade for trade our.
Oh no, I meant to charm him to
walk out.
walk out and then just get struck down.
Yeah. We need
Yeah.
some person.
Put him in a guard outfit.
So you can't charm someone to do and command them to do actions that would be harmful to them.
And that would be wholly against everything I planned.
So at this point, y'all are still. It's been a few seconds. You're discussing. You hear the dragon, half dragon, call out. Just to be clear, I am not interested in negotiating. If you refuse, know that I will not stop with these 3 pitiful wastes of space. Beginning now, I will execute 1 citizen that I have captured every minute until your champion comes down to face me or I run out of townspeople.
Hold your blade, warrior. Your fight is your entertainment is coming along shortly.
Please notice that there is a timer that has begun.
I mean, I'm moving to the stairs.
I'm gonna ask the priest.
You're barely gonna live.
Oh, I go to the edge and I say, do you want a fair fight or not?
I want whoever's brave enough to face me.
Alright. Talik flies up over and lands in front of him.
Okay, before you do that, are you going to call out that you're going to do it?
Nope. I just do it.
Oh my god. No.
Oh, okay.
Why are all of you doing this? You're all basically dead. At least I'm
How tall
like
is this parapet?
Huh?
How tall is the wall we're standing on?
120 feet.
Oh, what?
You can't
How
just
is
jump
anything-
down.
I'm just kidding. No, it's about 60 feet.
Fuck, that ain't in order. Alright, well, I'm sprinting to the stairs then.
All right, so Talik, you're dropping here.
also sprinting upstairs.
Who all's going downstairs?
I am.
Okay.
I guess I'm still on the edge because I was going to try to persuade.
All right, you're there. Darugel, you're coming down. Who else is staying upstairs? He's going downstairs.
I'm staying up top.
Okay.
Stand up top.
Wait, I can't move?
You should be able to move.
Yeah, it won't let me.
No, I can't move. Huh.
Because it's paused.
You shouldn't be paused.
With the timer
Sweet.
issue?
You have to refresh.
Oh.
She had to
Yeah.
restart hers. I just
Yeah.
had to do that.
Oh yeah, it doesn't show y'all
Only
around.
Drift, Riggy, and Rowan are in the session. Everybody else needs to refresh.
Yeah, refresh.
I'm loading back in after the refresh.
Yeah, you're in.
Darugel, you got to refresh too.
Yeah. I don't see anything yet though.
Yeah, you're just loading up now, but you are in.
Give it just a second. It'll take a second to
Yeah.
load.
Alright, I'm back in.
All right, everybody good?
Loading, but continue.
Okay. So, okay, Talik has already confirmed that he doesn't wait for anything. He just flies straight down. Dorgal, Rowan, do you do anything or say anything before you go?
Nope.
We're just fucking going.
Okay, so you're
We're
both
fighting
down
to
there.
get there first.
Okay, hold on. Let's just say let's put you all here. This is not what I thought y'all do, so hold on a second.
I think that's like you're with most of the party right now.
Yeah.
Night Hill calls out as y'all start to dash down there. Thank you for your bravery. Truly, you are rare. You are all rare gems of selfless souls. Okay.
We paid for this.
I
Remember that
need,
when you fucking pay us.
I'll look to Rowan as we're running. Fucking politicians.
Fucking such a dipshit.
I need the three of you that are downstairs to roll.
D3?
Just throw
No.
the governor off and make him.
Hold on. Y'all ran. I need y'all to run like
Any of these, like, all of these useless fucking guards.
do like athletics checks, all three of you.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Oh fuck! We should have thrown Castilian and told him what you're doing.
Do I pass?
You passed. Do an athletic check.
and I rolled a nat 1.
Okay, Talik. The other two managed to run fast, in the sense that... Hold on.
I don't fucking believe that.
Hold on. Okay, Talik, you were fast. You sprint off. You're down immediately. Rowan and Dorgal actually fail, which is a success in this case, because I was trying to see, were you fast enough before E8 and Falcon Moon could offer healing?
Oh, sweet. So me and Karen are
So he manages to catch you two before you go, and he casts
Going for the win again.
on both of you. Hold on, healing. Which was better, healing word or cure wounds? Cure wounds.
Wounds is better.
All right, he is going to cast Cure Wounds. That one's for Rowan.
We can't see what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, 11 points to Rowan.
Nice.
And
I'm up to 30 health.
Dorgal, you get 6.
Durgal, this is my fight.
So, as you kind of walk up, after a few moments, like you all who are on the parapet, you hear the creaking and groaning, Talik, you hear this too after you flew down, the sound of the Citadel's gate opening, with a loud thud and like a whoosh of dirt rising there, and you see Rowan and Jerugal rush out to face the half-dragon.
Before we, as he heals us, can I ask him if he has any of those spell potions left?
He says to you, I'm sorry, I don't have any spell potions, but I can offer one of you an advantage. Which of the two of you is going to face him, or believes that you're going to face him, given that a bird just flew mad dash down there, I can offer a type of advantage.
Give it to him.
To Rowan?
I have the best chance at this.
Okay. He is going to cast protection from energy, and you get protection from, I'm going to say it's like lightning damage.
Oh, good. He does look like a blue dragon.
So you currently have resistance, to lightning damage. All right, the three of you are down here.
Talik, this is mine.
Okay. Go ahead.
No fight there?
No.
Did you get down and then, like, realize how fucked you are?
No. I can take him. I can still take him. But if you want, go ahead.
Okay, so you're moving forward, and what are you doing there, Current?
Question. This says inspiration to give 5 temporary HP to up to 3 creatures. Does that mean I can choose one person to do 15?
It says up to 3, so I'm gonna assume you can. That's how we stacked them before. Do you actually have this feat still available? Because I thought before you used it.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't register. Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, it resets between...
Oh no, because the mana potion you gave me 1 additional.
Oh, right.
'Cause there was
Right.
I opened the wrong window.
Yeah, we didn't...
There was the confusion with the mana.
Yep.
So I have one additional bardic inspiration left.
You do. So where would you like to apply it?
I want to have it ready to whoever we're figuring out is fighting
With me.
the.
Yeah, it's been determined Rowan is the one that's going to move forward.
Durgal and Talik both let me step forward. So do I get an extra 15 temporary hit points?
Yes,
Okay,
if that's who's fighting.
Yes.
So
it is. All right, where would you like to put your stance? You're walking forward, Rowan?
Yeah. Drawing my sword, my shield.
You going to be right there?
No, I'll walk forward a bit.
Okay. So you walk forward.
Yeah.
Also note that amongst the line of raiders, you also see the woman that had been pointed out to you earlier by Nighthill as someone who seemed to be kind of coordinating things. She has the purple robe and the long dark hair. Okay. Falcon Moon, also whenever he gave you the healing words and protection, he says that, so you might have the strength to survive this battle. May the goddess bless you. You move forward. After a few, let's see, wait. Okay, so the dragon says, half dragon, well, I am pleased to see a volunteer step forward. Come, champion, and hear my terms for combat.
Thought the terms were already set. Merely walking out here. Let them go for it.
I will set the terms. And the terms was not that you merely walk out here. The terms are that you face me in battle. So my raiders will continue to stand guard over the woman and the man and the child. Their orders are to kill them if anyone attempts to interfere with this fight. For example, if any of your little archers in the parapet up there decide to let fly, my men will not hesitate to slit their throats. Your friends are invited to watch the spectacle, even the ones below having the front row seat. Feel free to sit back and watch. I warn you, though, maintain your distance and stay between your champion and the fortress. If you attempt to surround us or edge into a position of ambush, my raiders will be happy to slaughter you as well as everyone else, all these citizens, if they see any signs of treachery. Let's begin.
Can I start praying for lightning to strike him?
Sure.
But I don't think it would hurt him.
You can
Oh,
definitely...
17! Yes, that's not bad!
All right, hold on.
Rolls a 30. Oh my god, he rolled a 17.
Okay.
Alright.
So he is going to... Hold on. Go forward. He's going to immediately try to attack you with his lightning breath.
Okay.
Alright. Do a DC 13 Dex save. That's what you need. And you have resistance against lightning.
So...
Should be half damage, right?
Yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
pass.
You didn't. It's gonna
One
roll
off.
damage.
One off passing. Oh great, that looked like a lot of damage.
So 30 points of damage, so you take 15.
So there goes my overshield. Thanks, Finn.
shield.
Thanks, Finn.
Hold on one second. Let me...
You closed out all my windows again.
I'm sorry, I had to change his view. My bad. Okay.
My turn?
Yes. Your turn.
Alright, gotta close the distance and go for an attack with Harbinger. Wow, I miss.
Does not hit.
Yep. Turn over. Go.
Do you have anything else?
I don't have any bonus actions left.
Now at his turn, he says, "Oh, isn't that cute? I thought you were sending me out a champion."
Not fucking talk, let's just go.
He attacks with his greatsword. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay. 11 points of slashing damage.
Awesome. My turn?
No, he gets multi-attack.
Oh, great! Awesome! Dope!
He gets to attack again with his greatsword. Does a 17 hit?
Oh.
Okay, good. He goes to strike you once, he laughs, and then he attempts to strike you a second time, misses, and go as you kind of dive to the side. Oh, maybe you actually do have a bit of skill. Perhaps I've underestimated you. I think not. Your turn. That hits.
Looking better.
This.
So you use your sword and you swing up and you see him. He does deflect it like with his own armor. Cut it. It gets a cut, but he doesn't seem to be at all phased. It's like it appears to be a paper cut to him.
Awesome.
I'd like to be cheering on the rooftop.
Okay. Give me your cheer.
Oh my god.
Yay, Rowan! You can. If you can't do it, no one can. And just keep jumping up and down. And Bueller has his little bell from earlier, and he's just kind of ringing it rapidly off to the side.
You see the half dragon look up to the parapet and kind of tilt his head in curiosity. He says, looks like there's a delicious furry little snack up there that I might be able to get my hands on later.
My snack! I was about to say, I believe that's already spoken for by the bird.
Anything else?
No, he's probably just commenting on my mustache. It's fine.
That's what I was thinking.
He wants to take it for a ride.
Jesus.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm already done.
Okay. He is going to
Kill me?
try to get his recharge back. And he fails. So he's going to attack with his greatsword again. Ooh. He fails. Alright. Your turn.
Alright. We all know how this goes.
Does not hit.
Fuck. And that's my turn.
Okay. He's going to attempt his lightning recharge again. Failure. He's going to pull out his sword. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Barely.
You take 14 points of slashing damage.
God. I have 5 health left.
Okay, your turn.
I feel like this would have been more of a fair fight if you had let me rest and not just fucking go all night. Well, there's
Who are you talking to? That does hit.
You pretend you want a fair fight, but
Well, I mean, we
you
could've
wear
tried
it
to
down
bait
with
him,
hours
but
of
you guys were
killing
so
minions.
fucking battle hungry.
Pardon?
We could have tried to bait him. Saying
Alright.
that of course you want a champion after we've been fighting all night.
Alright, he takes 9 points of slashing damage.
And that's my turn.
At this point, you see him just kind of chuckle. You're not looking so good, Rowan.
I'm aware.
And he just says, you know, I was really hoping for an epic final conclusion to this evening, but I have to say, this is kind of disappointing me.
I know you say
This
that,
is-
but we both know you're a fucking coward. You waited for 6 hours after we started fighting.
Do you really feel like antagonizing me, the one that's holding a blade to your throat, to be wise right now?
I don't think it really matters at this point.
Does it not? Is
No.
this the best? Is this the best you could have sent me? Is this the best among you? If so, then I don't know how you all have managed to have any success tonight. All these tales I heard from my men of these defenders of Greenest who were moving about town in stealth and saving citizens from fire, from death, from torture, and yet I'm just a bit disappointed. The legend, the actuality doesn't really match the legend that I've heard from the night.
That's what happens when you use cannon fodder and sacrifice your minions to their doom.
He kind of huffs at you, and then he's going to try to kick you straight in the chest, Drift. And he huffs at Drugel's comment. I'm going to need you to roll...
Wait, he's gonna kick me in the chest?
What's the
I'm sorry. Not Drift, not my bad. You Drift,
Your mouse is like right over.
yeah, your mouse is like right over the thing, so I was,
Oh, my bad.
no, you can put that. I just my eyes caught there. Rowan, I'm gonna need you to do let's do a strength check. We're gonna do ability check. We're both gonna do strength ability checks.
And just shout, "Fight him! Get dragon's blood!"
Oh, okay. So he goes to actually kick you in the chest to push you back in the mud.
Wow.
And you manage to catch his foot, although you don't hold on to it. He doesn't manage to push you back like he hoped to. All right, that's his turn.
Kill him! I want to eat his head!
I don't think that's going to be happening tonight. Oh.
Well, that hits.
Oh, you bitch.
Again, you swipe up at him. You see him kind of chuckle as he takes another paper cut.
Yeah, I get it.
Death of
Is that all?
1,000 cuts.
Back to him. He yells back up to the parapet. You say cannon fodder, Why should I care about those that are not of my strength? I take care of those that are loyal to me. It is a great honor to die in battle in service to our great Lord Tiamat, who will come forward one day and make sure that this world is transformed into its final state. What should I care if those of you fall? It means nothing to me. You are nothing to me. You are but insects below my boot.
The great and powerful Tiamat that was defeated by a band of adventurers and banished for 1,000 years.
I'm gonna shout it from the top. Who the fuck is Tiamat?
Yep, I got blood dripping from my helmet. Like, I'm so fucking tired of your goddamn non-stop commentary. Just fucking kill me already. Holy shit. I'd rather die than listen to you talk anymore.
He responds very well. Also, Drift, I forgot you weren't there when that little piece of nugget was revealed. The cult's trying to bring about the return of the Queen of Dragons, Tiamat,
Oh, okay.
who is a dragon.
Oh wait, in one last moment, I want to say Interconic, you're a fucking coward. And you know it.
Okay. With that, he's going to respond back.
Is he surprised I can speak Draconic?
He seems actually not surprised as so much as like there's a little bit of impress there.
As he kills you.
Hold on, I gotta. What the hell?
What's going on?
Just give me a minute.
Failed to recharge twice. It's my turn again.
No, that's not what he's supposed to be doing. There we go. Okay. I accidentally pressed it too many times, and so it uncharged itself.
Oh. So
All right.
it did get charged.
It did. So, he is going to, he says very well, and when you make that comment about calling me a coward, he says back to you in Draconic, well, this coward is about to be your maker, and he tries to shoot a lightning blast at you. Do a Dex DC saving throw.
Well,
No.
Fail.
Nope.
What's your health? Okay.
My health is currently 5.
Okay. Rolling damage.
Did you kill me?
But he has resistance, right?
You take, yeah, you've got resistance. So you take, hold on, I gotta do a calculator.
Oh god.
You take 13 points of slashing damage. I mean, lightning damage. Which should put you unconscious.
Oh, right. I have to click my character first.
You're not dead.
Undead. Oh, wrong one. Oh god. No, there we go. No. No.
There you go. Okay.
that's plus unconscious.
So he's down. I'd love to jump to the edge closest, and say, "You've got what you wished, a fight. Clearly, we're not in trying to kind of charm him, and I'm twirling my little thing, fidget spinner in my hand.
Okay.
Clearly, we are no match for you. You've had your battle. Free the 3, and let us be."
Roll persuasion with your additional bonus.
Come on. Alright.
I'm trying to find the item.
So your bonus is going to be
+2 for charisma. Okay.
Yep.
So persuasion.
Yep. Do a persuasion check and then just put a +2.
Normal. Plus. Oh.
16.
Plus 16.
Okay. So he responds. Fair enough. Very well. This was fun. I guess. I will admit I'm a bit disappointed, and this seems to be over a bit sooner than I had hoped, but looking for a challenge, clearly there's not one here. But this is about the best I can hope for. We'll take our loot and give our leave now. Thank you all for an evening of entertainment and hospitality. And with that, he makes a motion to his right, and the family is pushed forward by the dragon dogs. And he turns to leave, and as he leaves, they kind of part for him, which I'm not going to physically do, as he heads back, and they all kind of turn and follow in turn. You see them retreat in mass from the town into the tree line, into the darkness, marching away towards the southeast. And I've got to get rid of all these folks.
As soon as I'm gonna run.
You're not dead, Rowan.
I didn't do that. It's been like that for a while.
I'm gonna run up and do my best to stabilize Rowan if I can.
Okay, is everybody coming down? I assume.
Sure.
Okay, you're gonna stabilize him.
I'm gonna try to.
All right, roll a medicine check. I'm gonna say yes, he's stabilized.
So I'm back at 1 health.
You're at 0 health. You're unconscious. You're just not
Okay.
having to do death saves.
Oh, I wanted to death save.
I'll let you do one if you want to. You want to
Yeah,
see?
I mean, we probably had to wait for a few seconds before they turned it left.
All right, so give me at least one death save. Let's see.
Where is it? There you go. Instant death. Oh,
So close to a 20, though.
I know.
Do you want? How many death saves do you want to say it took for Darugul to run up?
2.
So you realize if you get a nat 1, that
Yep.
counts as 2.
Oh well.
All right.
Didn't die.
Did you want to die? That made
It would have been interesting.
So you're stabilized.
Yeah.
The family's out here. Let's see. Hold
I
on.
mean, I could have rolled a nat 20 and just sat myself back up after that and been like, fuck it. Douchebag dragon.
Okay.
Please help me carry him inside. Please.
Yep, that's why I came over.
I'll grab him by, like, the shoulders.
I'll grab his feet just behind the knee.
Okay.
I drop my sword and shield as they carry me.
So
Bueller tries to grab the shield or sword with his mouth and is just slightly tugging it very slowly back.
he pulls it. Okay. As you're pulling him, once the raiders are like out of behind the tree line, you do see Sergeant Rockroden. He comes down while you're doing this, and he runs straight to his family, right to his sister and his sister-in-law and his brother. And he falls to his knees, and he's embracing as many of them as he can fit into his arms. You hear cries of relief coming from the sister and the small child. And you all are going into the second level of the parapet. I mean, the citadel. All right. So let me relocate you.
Oh my god.
Where's the cat?
Nowhere?
Who am I missing? Roll. Is everybody over here?
I think so. Yeah.
Wait, Reggie. Missing?
No, for sure.
Okay. All right. So you've brought him inside. The gates reclosed. Rowan, you're there. By this point, Night Hill has come down. Where is Escobar? There we go. So they are here. You see Falcon Moon as well has come down. Falcon Moon immediately goes up to Rowan, and he begins casting a healing spell. The last one that he has.
Put him down. Yeah, put him down gently. Just let him have access.
You regain 8 points of healing, Rowan. And you are no longer...
I'm going to stay unconscious. I'm just...
Okay.
I'm just done. I'm done. It's been a long night. I've been lightninged to death almost multiple times now.
Second.
So Escobar and Night Hill, they stand back, right, as Falcon Moon continues healing. But you see Broden actually come back inside at this point. The family's in tow, but I'm not going to put the tokens here. Yeah. And before you go unconscious, Rowan, like you're still in the middle of being healed, and so you're awake enough, ready to pass out, but you're just kind of half dazed. He comes up to you and he bends down as you're prone on the ground, and he says, "For what you have done for me, for my family, there is no way I can ever fully repay you. The only thing I have of value, the only thing I can offer you is this." And you see him pull out a perfectly rounded silver shield from his back. Initially, as he holds the shield, you see that there are faint engravings of creatures on the shield surface. But as he passes it to your hands, so as your hands touch it and his hands leave, the engravings burn away in like a blue light, and it leaves the metal like a clean mirror finish. And he says, "May this serve you well in the fights ahead. Thank you again." And he looks up, he kind of stands up and he looks at all of you. "Thank you to your companions as well. Thank you." And he goes back to being with his family.
Before he leaves, can I tell him something?
Yeah.
This fight, we fought for you and your family. The next one, I wish you to have the strength to handle it and try to inspire him to kind of continue to train and be the best knight, so he can reclaim and get a vengeance for the dragon for holding his family hostage.
He nods to you in recognition of his own areas of shortcoming to be able to defend against what he did not anticipate, and he says, "I agree, my friend. I hope this will never come to be again, but I believe we all in these trying times need to be aiming to be on our top bit of skill in order to fight the evils ahead." Rowan, before you pass out, you see you've been given a shield. It's now in your inventory.
Ooh. I like.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Night Hill also, so you're passed out, I'm assuming, at this point, right? You're going unconscious?
Yeah, I'm gone.
Okay. All right, so Night Hill, who this is not his correct token for him, but he comes up and he's talking to all of you, and he says, the kindness and the bravery that you 7 have shown tonight is unprecedented in these times. From my understanding, most of you are strangers to Greenest, and yet you put yourselves in peril time and time again to protect the citizens of this great town. I sincerely thank you, my dear friends, and I recognize of your heroics. I'd like to offer you some compensation.
I'm gonna just stand up and walk up to him and say, "Sir, we appreciate everything that you will do and have done. Come this way till the morning."
He kind of nods he was kind of hoping for a big speech and hoping that all of you would fawn a little bit over him. So you see him kind of reluctantly incline his head in agreement. But he still holds out in his hands something. He holds out 2 bottles of healing and a stack of small cards.
Could he not have given us that earlier?
Who wants the healing potions?
I've already turned around. I'm gonna put Rowan on his new fancy shield and just like try and track him upstairs.
Okay, who wants the healing potion so you can do that?
I'm normally all for the diplomacy and flower, but fuck this shit, I'm out.
DM says someone make a decision on who wants the potions before you start trudging off.
Yeah, I'll carry him.
You're directly by him, and Talik and Daruga are currently carrying me, so he's the only one with open hands that's near him.
Okay, so I'm going to put 2 potions of healing in your inventory.
Okay.
You also have...
Is this the other thingy?
Yeah, hold on, let me find it. Here we go. You see, he gives you a stack of cards, and he gives you 7 of them. So let me change the quantity. And you see on the front of these cards, it says something that's called Heroes Discount. And on the back it says, one-time use for significant discount towards goods or services at a place of business in the town of Greenest. The coupons have Governor Nighthill's signature on the back, and it says no expiration. As I'm assuming, so Drugal, who's carrying Rowan off?
I think it's Darugal and Talik, right?
Yep. Talik and Darugal.
Okay. So y'all are dragging him off. Drift, you're still kind of being polite, I'm assuming, and listening to Nighthill.
Yeah.
He also continues to, he kind of tries to elaborate, seeing that nobody else is really that interested, and he kind of gets your eye, and makes that awkward, like, okay, you're the only person I'm going to talk to now. He said, "There's one for each of you. The discounts you are provided will vary on the services and goods or shops, but the merchants in this town should recognize my signature and offer you a substantial reduction in price. That's once the market is back up and running again and the trade routes resume, hopefully in just a day or two. But perhaps you'll take advantage of the best that Greenest has to offer." I know this has been a long, hard night for us all, and you must all be exhausted and in need of rest. I know I am. Know that we've received word that our local tavern did manage to survive relatively unscathed. There's a lot of people here getting rest. You're welcome to collapse wherever you need, but if you are in need of true sleeping accommodations or nourishment, I recommend that you head there. The Grinning Bear Tavern is located not far from the northeast entrance of town. When I have a moment to investigate, please know the status of the town treasury. I do intend to send what compensation I can to that tavern under your names. Just be sure to check with Morg, the owner, later today.
Will do. Thank you.
Get some rest, my brave heroes. You've earned it.
The one thing I wanted to ask, can I, is he damaged at all? Or is his clothes still pristine?
So you remember, I don't know if you remember, when you first met him, you did see that he sustained some type of injury before he got here. It's the same injury you saw earlier. So he had like a head wound that had bled a little bit, and his arm was in a bandage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But since
himself.
Earlier,
He's definitely taking it.
You can roll a perception check on it, but that's what you passively perceive.
Please roll a perception check to see if you fucking faked it.
You do see that, yeah.
Oh.
So, if you're looking just in general at the authority in the room, neither Yaden Falcon Moon or Castilian Escobar the Red have any noticeable wounds.
Yeah.
Falcon Moon has helped in ways that he can. Tarbil Nighthill, he had some wounds to begin with, but Escobar doesn't appear to have much grime on him, or even really all that much. He doesn't really have any damage. You again notice his one good eye is red and hazy, and you kind of block it out, not noticing. But if you pay close attention, you do notice he continues to wipe and scratch at it and sniff really hard.
Yeah.
He looks like something's going on, but it's not from the raid.
Yeah.
From all my travels, have I seen anything like that before? Or perception?
Given your background, roll a history check with advantage.
Yeah. I think I know what it is, but...
Drift, actually, you could roll a history check with advantage as well.
I don't think we'll need it.
Yeah, I don't think my history is very good.
I just want to see if this is something you would also know.
Okay.
Actually, both of you have a suspicion of what this is. You have heard of a substance that often gets illegally traded through the Sword Coast. There's nowhere in particular, any major town where this substance is considered legal. But it runs pretty rampant drift at the port areas amongst pirates and others. For it, given your background and your family history, this something on all your travels would be something that you never partaked in, but you did see quite a bit. You both know it to be something called, it's like common name, street name as Traveler's Dust. With a 20, so there's more to it, but I think for what you're particular, you don't know exactly what all it does, because you've never used it. You do know that people tend to use it for various reasons, but it is something that's called Traveler's Dust.
Okay. Do I know how it's consumed?
Let's see, you had the 20? Yes. Yeah. I would say you you know that it can be consumed in a couple different ways, but the most common and the most effective is by placing the tiny powdered crystal in your eye, and it dissolves in your eye.
What the fuck?
I'd like to kind of make a jab, like a undercut at Escobert. Just like, like look into it, but just looking at him and kind of like investigating his eye and directly like in front of him. Said, seems with all this commotion, some dust got in your eye. We missed you on the battlefield. And just kind of end it there.
Okay. So you're seeing Yaden, Falcon Moon, and Nighthill walk away. And you see with that comment, Castilian, the Escobar, he stands and he kind of stands there for a second, and he has his arms crossed, and he looks at you with not too kind of an eye. Remember, his other eye's damaged, so you can't really tell the expression out of it. But the one red hazy eye that continues to kind of blink a little bit, it's not a kind look. And he just kind of gives a gruff version of what you assume to be him saying thanks to all of you before he follows after them.
Oh, druggy.
So, Finn, did you say you had to leave?
I have to leave in probably 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay. So at this point, what would you all like to do?
There's one thing that I wanted to do. I think it was Rowan that found the elven, warrior woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I still haven't actually showed that to anybody. We haven't had a moment.
Yeah, I wanted to get him and Darugul on it. And then I also wanted to show them the marked elven map.
Okay.
Because I noticed a similar symbol on both. And it was it looks like a bee almost. Okay. And there's a symbol on both the back of the painting and on the elven map. And so I was wondering or I guess the whole group, and just if anyone could speak Elvish. I can see if those could be.
Do y'all want to do that here? Do you want to rest here? Do you want to rest at the tavern and have a table and do this?
Yeah, I just wanted to bring it up. We can do it in the morning and stuff, just to let everyone know I wanted to look at it.
Okay.
Can I wait briefly to tell Talik that he should probably go tell the guy we were escorting that it's safe to come to the tavern now? Because he's just beyond the tree line outside the town.
Nah.
Yeah, you can. You want to tell him. You want to tell him to go to Cleaborn and tell him that.
Yeah, that it's safe to come in now, right?
All the raiders have, from what your knowledge, have now left.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so you're gonna tell him to go do that.
Yeah. Well, it's 150 gold for 3 of us and 50 gold for the rest.
Yep, that's what he agreed to.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so Talik, are you going?
Say again?
Rowan, explain what you've asked.
Oh, the guy we were escorting here. It's the town is safe, so he can come to the tavern.
Okay. I'll fly off and go get him.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're flying off to go get him. We're gonna have to pause on that. Are you all staying here to rest, or are you going somewhere else?
I'm putting Rowan in one of those beds we were in earlier, and then I am going to go down to the dungeons and find. Did we ever learn the name of that dragon dog that we captured?
Pause.
Have a name?
I need a party universal agreement. Are you all staying here, or are you going else?
I don't get to make a decision. I'm unconscious again.
Yeah, I think we just stay here.
Okay.
Breakfast at the tavern.
Because what Talik's doing has to go to another map real quick, so we can do your part 2 in a second, Darugul, but I just need everybody else to tell me what they're doing before we start splitting up. Alright, so we're moving Rowan to a bed, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Right?
We stay here long enough for a short rest, and then we head to the tavern.
Yes, you could. Let's say you stay here. You're doing would you all like to do a short rest, with the exception of Dorgal and Talik, right now?
Sure. Yeah, if we get the chance to.
All right, so
I'm really slow, but I'll slowly make my way to the tavern as well, since I have pretty good health.
okay.
I'll come with him, actually.
How to do a short rest.
All right, so you
We're
two.
not 100% sure the town is clear. It's probably best to wait till morning.
How much is that?
It is
Let's go
morning.
up.
It's 5 o'clock. 5 a.m.
The sun has peeked over the hills.
So maybe so Riggy and Furt, are you kind of walking through town to see if it looks like, during the hour that the others are resting, the short rest, are you going to see whether or not there's the ability to safely move through town? Like stealthing through, just kind of looking. Okay. All right, so we'll say you're doing that. Let's move real quick to Talik. You are flying over towards where the caravan was, correct? Where you last saw them.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay. All right. So technically, the only person that's allowed to move, because the rest of you are not here, you're just here to be able to see this thing, is Talik.
Oh God.
God fucking damn it.
Oh no.
So, hold on one second.
Oh, no.
Talik, as you near flying, the last known location that you recall having left Cleaborn in the caravans, you already from above begin to see signs of that there was distress. You see scorch marks and various tracks in the mud, horses, wheels, boots. And as you land, you see that there are caravans blocking the middle of the road. Horses lay dead in pools of blood. The caravans that are remaining, which are not all of them, have been thrashed and raided. And you see 2 dead bodies wrapped slightly next to one of the caravans that's toppled over.
Can I do a perception check, make sure there isn't an ambush waiting for me?
Yes. Go ahead.
No, fuck.
You don't see anything that raises your alarm bells, other than the obvious what might have occurred here.
Other than the carnage that's already seen.
That's right. Other than the carnage it's already seen.
I will make my way over to the bodies.
Okay. What would you like to do there?
I would like to investigate them.
Roll investigation.
I do not know who these are.
You don't. The bodies were so mutilated, it would look like dragon dogs were eating at them for a little bit. That whoever, they were not wrapped in. Although the image that you see is 2 bodies that are wrapped nicely, that's just because Incarnate didn't have any other icons to use. So what you do see is bodies that look like were trashed, and maybe something was thrown over them so that they're not immediately noticeable. It was not done as a kindness. But because of the damage to their bodies, you can't quite tell who they were. You can assume that they were part of the caravan party, but of the party, which was Cleaborn and some of the other drivers. You don't know.
So I'm going to make the assumption that maybe Cleaborn was taken hostage and these are the drivers?
You don't know.
I don't know, but that's the assumption I'm going to make in my head. That is now me.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. It's canon now. Anything else you'd like to do at the scene?
I want to see if there's anything that could be of use for me.
Okay. Where are you looking? In what places are you looking?
I'm going to look in this cart by the bodies and then the other trash cart in the road.
Okay. Roll investigation check. That's for the first cart that's next to you. You find some bits of fruits and vegetables.
I will take them.
Okay. You grab a bundle of various grapes and peaches and tomatoes, and there's even a whole like barrel of like pickles.
Pickles.
Yeah.
I just take the pickles. That's all I take is the pickles.
How many pickles do you want? Roll okay. I'll say let you roll, but yeah, you can have 4 pickles. 4 giant like pickles.
Okay.
You got them. Roll for the other caravan. Investigation.
Wasn't it 2?
You don't see anything of value. It's completely trashed.
All right. I will make my way back to town then
Okay.
with my 4 pickles.
Your 4 pickles. Go into back here. All right. So everybody but Riggy and Furret do a short rest for me. And and Darugal, you're not resting either.
How many passes? I'm taking 5 or 6 passes to get
Okay.
music somewhere.
TV on.
Someone sounds like they're listening to TikTok.
All right. Everybody doing short rest. So Rowan's done his.
Yeah, for the hit dice, how do you roll them?
I need to like see it to do it. Hold on.
Does it only roll one at a time?
Seems like it.
I think so. You think you can choose how many you want?
You can just hit it over and over again.
Yeah,
I have more available.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, one more.
That's good for now.
All right. So yeah, update your hit points. So basically, it's Roll, Drift, and Rowan are the ones doing the short rest, right? And Tleeker, you used your hour to kind of fly over there. We're gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get to Riggy and Furret here in a second. Droogle, you're going downstairs. What are you doing?
I'm going to the dungeon to check on. I don't
Oops.
remember.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't remember if we ever learned the name for the dog, dragon dog. But I'm going to check on him.
Okay. Go check on him.
You're okay. Or is he okay? Can I check, see, make sure he's okay?
Yeah, you can do a perception check. Or investigation, either one. He seems about how you left him. He doesn't seem like he's been mistreated in any way. He was low in health before. He had like 1 hit point left when you left him, and he seems to still just kind of be in there, eyes furtive, kind of looking around, nervous. But he does not appear to have been mistreated.
Okay. I'm gonna just walk up slowly and kind of lean my head against the bars and say, "Praise the makers that word was kept and you were unharmed. I don't know how much more tragedy I could have handled this day. But I'm glad to see that you fare well."
Thanks, man. You wouldn't happen to have like any kind of like food or anything on you, man. I'm just feeling a little woozy. I didn't know, but I'm a diabetic, and I could really use like a little snack of something. I'm just living a little woozy, a little lightheaded.
I'm pretty sure I gave him like 3 rations earlier, but I will toss in 2 more.
You see him kind of scurry up and grab them like really quickly and like rip them open and just begin like stuffing his face with the food. And thanks so much. I really appreciate it, man. Blessings to you, the goddess Tiamat.
I don't. It's over. The day is done. The raid is over. So I really do hope that whatever god or goddess watches over you, they take you in their care, because You're here with us now, but you have complied, and I will do my best to see that you get a fair trial for whatever crimes you may have committed, and hopefully punishment will be not too severe.
You see him, he's like half listening, he's kind of nodding and looking at you while he's still stuffing his mouth. He just goes, this is just really, really good. You didn't have any more, do you?
I am all out, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. If you come across anything else, I'm all about, that blood sugar is just hard to maintain, under stressful circumstances. So if you come across anything else,
You're
where I'll be.
Trying to survive, aren't you? You don't care about any of this.
Well, I just, diabetes, it affects like over 1 million Americans. I'm just kidding.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. It's nice to see you though again. I'm sorry about trying to stab all your friends earlier. No hard feelings.
I have wanted to stab them on occasion myself, so no hard feelings.
Cool.
I have had a very, very long evening. I'm going to go get some rest. And over here, I'm literally just gonna go one cell up.
Okay.
Did we capture more people? I'm gonna go find an open cell and just go to sleep.
You go in this cell right here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go sleep in the cell.
Okay. You're asleep in the cell?
I'm not going to wake up for at least 8 hours.
All right, so that didn't take you a full hour. Are you doing your short rest? I thought y'all were doing a short rest, and then
I don't know.
So he's isolated. He's going to isolate himself from the rest of the group.
I'm going to stay down here and make sure nothing happens to this dude.
Okay, so you are gonna
until midday tomorrow.
Go ahead and just do a short rest for right now, because that's going to catch up to you to where everybody else is in current time.
You know what? Raid never ends, though?
Shadow Legends?
Shadow Legends. Raid is a turn-based RPG done right.
Just the entire way off. Go fuck it.
All right, so I think we're at the point where Finn has to leave.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. I can wake up and head to the tavern now.
You know what might be better? If I short rest, is it possible for me to do a long rest and then everyone else kind of does their own thing for a while?
You are all you could have done a short rest before you all have to make a decision on where you're going. You can't do an 8-hour rest while everybody else is still within those 8 hours.
I have to do.
Time can't skip for you and not everybody else.
Well, like they can continue going on if they want.
Oh, you mean you want to stay here with Dorrigal and do an 8-hour rest while the rest of the party continues?
Yeah.
Does everybody else want to continue to play under that understanding, or do you want to pause for the day?
Well, I think at most we'd be heading to the tavern, right?
Yeah, we can just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather just play when everyone's here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. It's more
All right.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna pause there for the session. I hope everybody had a good time.
Yeah, it was a good one. Who doesn't love getting lightning breathed on them?
Yeah. Well, you had 2 different people that took lightning attacks today.
Yeah, and I took 2 lightning breaths.
There was a chance that you could have died. I want you to know that.
I know.
So,
Then I would have had to take one of Zal's characters and play that until we resurrected Rowan.
Your own characters. I worked hard on those.
I'd like to consider that I may or may not have helped save his life.